Hello everyone to another Catan video here on colonist.io, and today I'm playing a casual game, mostly on the casual Sunday kind of a mode here. And in this game I am in the second position, and I'm noticing that there is not a lot of ore available on this board, and also not a lot of sheep, a lot of brick available, and quite a lot of wheat available as well. So here I'm surely considering going for something like 634, oh sorry, 654, grabbing the strongest sheep and a strongest ore spot along with some brick. And for my second placement, I can go for anything like 892, or yeah, there are quite a few wheat spots available, so I don't mind that. And when it comes to pointing my road, I think I'll just point my road inwards. The wheat port might be useful, but if I need, I can build over there later on. Here, the friendly robber is on, discard limit is 9, game speed is very fast, and VPs is 14 points to win. Okay. So yeah, I mean, initially, because the friendly robber is on, I can take a few risks by holding on to cards, especially because the discard limit is also 9 and not the usual 7 here. That said, this is a 4-player, so it's not very similar to the 2-player games that I've been playing. This can cause a little bit of confusion. Here, actually, I don't even mind going for something like 8-9. Start with a road in hand and then build on the brick port. That seems to be quite fine, especially with the amount of brick that I produce. I surely don't think that is a bad setup here. And that will also give me an opportunity to build on 9-5 later on in the game. Other than that, yeah, something like 6-9-11 or 8-9-11 would be excellent. I do have the sheep port access on the top, so maybe I would want to go towards the sheep port as well. Something like 10-5-2, but I don't like the numbers too much. Yeah, so 8-9-11 is no longer an option. Yeah, here I am actually considering going for something like 8-9. I will be able to build quite a few roads, especially because of my production. I might also try going for something like 9-5-12 and then just build towards the brick and wood port, although I do not have a lot of wood. Let's see what green goes for. So yeah, surely just I think, to be really honest, just going for 6-9-5 seems to be very strong as well. Just grab a very strong Orview sheep kind of a setup. Although my numbers are repeating 6 and 5, but I think they are very coordinating. And then I can surely build towards 9-5-12 later on in the game. Yeah, so red has the same idea that I had, going for the brick port. And here, because the friendly robber is on, there is not much that I can do. Yeah, so I'll just place it anywhere and just end my turn. So I already have a city in hand, but I would want a few 6s to roll, just so that I can collect dev cards. Here I'm noticing that the game timer is very fast, so I surely have to keep that in mind when it comes to making decisions. Yeah, I think green will just end their turn. Yeah. And here orange is also not rolling the die, which is a little surprising. Wow, a 6 does roll here. So that's pretty good for me. I will surely go for a dev card. And I can also go for a city here. And I think just getting a city on 659 seems to be strong. Although now whenever a 7 rolls, I will be blocked. And immediately it is rolled here. But because I have the knight, I'm not too worried. Especially because my brick is blocked. That is the resource that I don't mind being blocked here. We still want a few 6s and 5s to roll early on in the game. That will surely give me a upper hand. Here, I'm not a huge fan of green's setup. Green doesn't have any any sheep. Has a lot of wheat and very little uh, wood and ore. Actually, not very little wood, but very little ore as well. These early 5s are pretty good. A 6 would be excellent here. Instead, I roll a 4. So I think I'll just hold on to these cards for now. I don't need to take a risk. Wow, a 6 does roll. So now I will be playing my knight on my turn and block the 8 brick. Another 6 rolls here. So I already have 12 cards. Hopefully I don't roll a 7 here. Wow, I roll another 6. So yeah, I think I can just go for another city and also a dev card. I mean, this was the plan from the very beginning, getting a very strong Orvi cheap setup, which I already have here. I'll just end my turn. Actually, if I had played my knight before or doing a 4:1, I need not even. The 4:1 was not needed, so that was surely a wasted move on my part. Here, orange rolls a 7. Orange will surely block me. Okay, blocks green. I don't mind that at all. So now red is the only one who doesn't have any settlement yet. But that's because they are more dependent on 8s and 9s, which haven't rolled much as compared to 5s and 6s, where I have been lucky in this game. Here another 8 is rolled. Not much that I can do, so I'll just end my turn. Yeah. So a 12 has rolled and a 2 has rolled this turn. So that's why in this round, so that's when not a lot of progress made by many people. So now everyone already has their settlements built. Here I think I'll just do a 4:1, convert all my wheat into a wood. Actually, I'll just go for a dev card. I'm just changing my mind. Actually, I'll just go for a wood and hold on to the card. I need to get a settlement on 9/5/12 and also get a settlement on the wheat port here. So yeah, this is a trade that I can go for. I do produce quite a lot of wheat and getting brick is good. Trades with red, that's fine. A 6 has rolled. I'm not sure why orange is so focused on green. I think both red and I have a better setup, but surely I don't mind this here. Red rolls a 7. Red will most likely target me. Block my 6 sheep, I believe. Okay, blocks orange. I don't mind that. So here I think I can just go for another dev card. Unfortunately, I keep getting knights. Not the card that I'm looking for. I would prefer a road building or a year of plenty. Wow. Really surprised that I am still not being targeted. Yeah, this is again a trade that I would go for, especially because my brick production is very low. I only produce it on the 4 tile, and that hasn't rolled a lot this game. Wow, red doesn't even play their dev card here, so most likely it's not a knight. And here I think I'll just play my knight. I know orange has a few bricks here, and that's why I would actually want to target orange. That said, I think red is a bigger threat, so I'll just target red here. I get more wheat, which is not what I was looking for, but it's fine. Let's see if I can get a trade. Either one of these trades will basically give me a settlement on the 9-5-12. I think I'll just go for it and just do a quick 4:1, get a word. Yeah. So now I also have wood production, which seems pretty good. So surely now my next target would be to get to the wheat port. My wheat production is very strong. I can also get a settlement on that 6, 10, 12 spot. Yeah. Surely don't mind these sixes. So orange plays a year of plenty. I think monopoly on this board will be very strong. And now orange does seem to be a little bit of a threat with their setup. They already have 5 settlements though. I roll a 7, so green loses out on a few cards, and now I think just targeting orange is completely alright. I get more sheep, not exactly what I would prefer. Brick or wood would have been much better. Wow. And a 5 rolls there, giving me 5 ores. So if red has a monopoly, he can surely play it. I am a little worried about that. But if not, I think I'll just go for 3 more dev cards. If no 7s are rolled. Yeah, I think that's better. Rather than getting a city on 9-5-12, I would rather get 3 more dev cards. But yeah, not that lucky here. I do roll a 7. Red rolls a 7 and continues to target green. Wow, really surprising. And a 9 rolls here, so I think I'll just go for a couple of dev cards as planned. Wow, I'm getting all these knights, which is a little unfortunate. I would prefer a road building or a year of plenty. I surely don't mind getting knights, but at some point I would like to make more progress. Monopoly is also pretty good. Wow. So yeah, Orange already has the longest road. Will not be able to get a settlement because he already has 5 settlements. He needs to get cities first. A 4 would be a pretty good roll for me at this point. I will surely get a settlement on 6, 10, 12 in that case. Yeah, seems like Orange is more focused on just getting more roads. And as I feared, Red is also starting to build more cities very, very quickly. Especially with the access to the ore port, it can be very, very serious. Their setup. Wow, I roll another 6 here. So with these many cards in hand, I'll just play my knight. No point in holding on to it. I get a wood, so not the card that I'm looking for. But still it's fine. I can still build a couple of roads and get a settlement on 6, 10, 12. Increase my sheep and ore production. Now I would surely want to get to the wheat port soon enough, but it's fine here. Yeah, still quite some way to go to end the game. Yep, that's right. Yeah, it is a close game here. Everybody has a decent setup, and wow, Orange has a road building as well. So Orange, who has the most road building potential, gets road building is a little unfortunate for him. I would surely want a 4 to roll. A 5 will basically give me a dev card, maybe 2 if I want. Actually, not 2 dev cards, just 1. Instead, I roll a 8. So let's see if I can get any trade, or else I think I'll just have to end my turn with the cards I have in hand. Yeah. Wow, I don't. 8, 8. Let's see if I can get a 1 is to 2. Any 1 is to 2 is fine. Doesn't accept it. Yeah, 8, 8, and then 3, 3, 11. So yeah, it's been quite some time since I've received any cards. More than a round here. Finally, a 6 rolls, basically giving me 5 cards here. So here actually I'm hoping for a 4 and a 9 to roll. That would give me a settlement on the wheat port. Yeah, so red gets a settlement on the brick port now, and their brick production is also quite decent. I think it's a little difficult for red to make a lot of progress because they don't have decent overproduction, and tens haven't been rolling this game much. I'm surely not going to do a 1:1 with red here. Red is also a pretty strong contender. Wow, a 6 does roll. So I can build 2 roads if I want to, but I think just getting a dev card is better. Unfortunately, I get another knight here. So yeah, that's really unlucky. And I think at this point, I'll just go for a couple of dev cards. Sorry, a couple of bricks and build a couple of roads towards the wheat port. Would have loved to see green roll a 7. Actually, even if orange rolls a 7, I think it's better. Here, I don't mind accepting a trade for brick, especially because 4s haven't been rolling. So now only a 9 or a 12, and I will have my settlement on the wheat port. And once I get my settlement on the wheat port, I think I'll try and get a settlement on 9, 12, 11. Here, let's see what red does. Red rolls a 12. Wow. Exactly the roll that I needed at this point. But now with green having a settlement on the wheat port, I think green is also in a decent shape. He already has quite a lot of cities on the wheat tile. Here I roll a 5. So yeah, just getting a settlement on the wheat port is pretty good. And wow, I've been very unfortunate with these rolls. And yeah, I mean, absolutely nothing that I can do about it. I do get an ore. I would have preferred if I got a wheat, but I think this is fine. I can still do a 4:1, get a wheat and go for more dev cards. Finally, I get something other than a wheat here. Oh, sorry, other than a knight. So hoping that I roll a 5 on my turn. That way I will be able to get another couple of dev cards here. Roll the 7 will most likely block the 5 ore and steal from me. Yeah, does do that and steals my sheep. Wow, plays another knight here. So it's okay, targets both red and me once. I would surely say that I've been a little unfortunate with dev cards. Getting so many knights isn't going to help me in the long run. And yeah, I mean, red is just getting lots of dev cards on his turn as well. I do get a wheat. So here I believe just going for another dev card is fine. I get a monopoly. Wow, finally. Yeah, I've been looking for it for such a long time here. Like just with this 8, there have been so many bricks that were distributed in this game. Yeah, looks like red has just had some connectivity issues. I'll go for a 1:2 here. 1:1 is not going to help me much. Okay. Wow, another 8 rolls here. I know all the 6 cards that red has are bricks. Quite a lot of wow, plays a monopoly on brick. So yellow there, just or orange there, had the same plan as me, but he still needs to get a city before he can do anything. And without any ports, having to do 4:1 is very expensive. Also, tens haven't rolled in quite a long time. Finally, does get a city. Not sure if he will be able to get a settlement along with it though. Okay, red targets me. Rolls a 10, but I think I'll just hold on to these cards. And another 10 is rolled here. I think at this point I'll just play a monopoly on wheat. I believe there are quite a few wheats in the game. Wow, 8 of them and all of them from green. But here my best option is to just go for a few more dev cards. Wow, I've been getting all these knights. Really unfortunate. No VPs after so many dev cards. Let's see if I can get a 1:2 here. This is surely a trade I can go for. Yeah. And looks like green is trying to go for the longest road here. But if red just gets 3 more roads, that is not an option for green anymore. Also, I'm not sure if green will be able to do that. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He has built 11, so he can still get 3 more roads, but it will still not be the longest road. Wow, if I had played a monopoly here, it would have been much stronger, getting a monopoly on ore. But it's a little too late now. Here I surely believe that orange has a VP and red has 3 VPs. If not 3, at least 2 for sure. So I still need to build a road and settlement and increase my production. Not only increase my production but get more placements. Yeah, here red having to give up all those cards feels actually nice. Most likely will block the 6 sheep. Yeah, does block the 6 sheep. And I think I'll just play my knight. I don't want my sheep to be blocked. And just blocking the ore seems very good. And with the cards I have in hand, I think I can just build a road settlement. And my end, now I'll end my turn. Yeah, so now 9s are even more, even better for me. 10 basically gives orange a few ores, which he has been looking for. Yeah, orange does get their second city. Yeah, I also need to be a little wary of orange because orange is on 12 points for sure, I believe that. And with the help of the sheep port, orange can also make very strong progress. Red is solo targeting me here, which is a little unfortunate, but it's fine, I would say. Here, I think I'll just target orange. I get a wood, not what I was looking for, but that's fine. And here I can just go for another city and a dev card as well. Wow, finally I get a VP, and that is basically means that all the dev cards have been consumed. So let's take a count here. I think orange has one VP, I have one, so both of us are on 12, and red here has three VPs. So now I think my next move would be to get another settlement. I can get it on 3 4 12, just a road settlement with the help of my year of plenty. That would put me on 13 points. Yeah. So that one road made by orange was very important. Unfortunately, he steals my wheat. So here on my turn, I think I just have to play the knight. Actually, the 5 ore being blocked isn't the worst case scenario. Let's see what red does. Rolls a 11, so I already have some ore in hand. So maybe I'll not play my knight here. Hopefully I can roll a 7. That way I'll just orange will lose out on 5 cards. Wow, I do roll a 7. Very lucky there. So orange loses out on 5 cards and I will block the 10 sheep just because it is common between the two of them. No other reason. And I will steal from red here. I get a sheep. Not exactly the card that I was wanting here. Because with that sheep I cannot do much at this point. But I will still play my year of plenty, get a couple of bricks. And yeah, I think I'll just build a couple of roads. One over here and the other one over here. So these are both the spots where I can get 2 settlements. And I'll end my turn. A 9 is an excellent roll for me. So because I still need to get 2 more points to win. So I can just get 2 settlements and win the game. I can also get a settlement and a city. Wow, these 6s are huge. So I basically have the win in hand. I'm not worried about a monopoly. I think 7 is the only thing that can cause some problem. An 8. So here we do know that red is now on 13 points. Hopefully red cannot build a single settlement. Maybe red can and red will just win the game if that is the case. Wow, and red wins the game. So I almost had the win in hand, but maybe blocking the 10 sheep was a mistake. Yeah. Very few 4s in this game, just 2. Lots of 6s. Yeah. So that's it. I mean, a pretty good game though. It was almost, I had the win in hand. Very fun. I think the last few blocks were a mistake by my part. Blocking the 10 sheep doesn't do anything. I should have blocked either the 9 ore or the 8 brick. But here, orange was also on 13, so I had to do something about both of them. Yeah. Anyways, uh, it was still a good game though. Very fun. Bye for now and see you again in the next video. Bye bye.